Hi everybody, Edo here, and this is 5 Tribes by Bruno Cathala. Let me get this out of the way. I love this game. This game is fantastic. This game is a 10. Highly, highly recommended. Buy it, play it, whatever. You know, this is one of those times where big company, big designer, big game, nailed it. Nailed it in terms of the components, nailed it in terms of the things that are standard in these lots of games of this nature, and then also added in new, fresh fun. Somebody says, you want to play 5 Tribes? I say yes. This game is great. I just have a portion of the game in front of me. I mean, I have all the different components, but actually the board is these square tiles, and there are 5 by 6, so they're 30. And you lay out more cards, and I just wanted to give you a quick idea of this game. Basically, what you're trying to do is have the most victory points. Victory points are these little scalloped coins. You keep them face down, of course. You spend them as money during the game, and you're trying to save up the most. You have your player markers, and you take turns placing them onto the turn order board. You pay more to get in front, so you're bidding to see who gets to go first in every single round, and it is critical. Once you start playing, it has that mancala thing, but basically you pick up all your tokens and then you drop them along horizontally, vertically, not diagonally, towards these different tiles, and you get an action, you get an event at the one you end at. So when I go 1, 2, 3, 2 things happen. One, you get to pick up that color. That last color you dropped there needs to be one of those guys on the board, and you get to pick it up, and you get those 2. And each one of these has values. Gold is points. White gets abilities to buy Djinns. Blue is a builder, and he gives you points on the board based on blue tiles. And green is the merchant, gets merchant cards. And then each of the tiles has an ability. Buy a Djinn, go to the market, upgrade a tile with a palace or a palm tree. And one of the things you're trying to do is be able to grab the last guy. So you have to have a guy on a tile to land on it. So you can't actually just go onto an empty tile because you wouldn't be able to double up. However, if there's a single guy on that tile and you end there, you get those 2 guys, but then you also get to put one of your camels on the tile, and then you score it. It's not out of the game, but you're able to score it. You're getting set collections with the merchant cards, the Djinns. Each one of these cards has special abilities that change the dynamics of play and what your strategy might be. They're also worth victory points. 190, 194 game, almost a 200-point game with a 4-point spread where both of us played very different strategies. I've played this with small groups and big groups. It is fabulous. It's just all the things that are right, plus a fun new mechanic together. Bravo. This is the kind of game that it sort of depresses you as a game maker. As a game maker, I'm like, man, how can you compete with this? It is so, so well done. I have heard a few complaints, one of which, the main complaint I hear about this game is people who feel like there's analysis paralysis. Again, this is a small part of the board. When it's a big board, you can go in all different directions. You can pick up this stack, you can pick up that stack, go up and down and left and right. That's true. And if you play it that way and you really try to min-max it, I think it could just be a grind. 5 people playing that way, it might not be fun. If you're that player, you might not like it. I don't care. I like it. So I can't recommend this enough. To me, this is up there with Small World and other fantastic, just wonderful games I like playing with people. This is a more complicated game that I still think you can get away with a gateway game, sort of new player feel. It's a little tougher, might not be the first. You can start with Ticket to Ride, but 5 Tribes. Thanks a lot.